Hi, welcome to the 4.6 in Genshin Impact. Yeah, 4.6. Because last previous on 4.5 was Chiori, but before anything to start to to get this on your way, but I wasn't to start at the beginning of 4.6, starting on the April 24th, but I got delayed of some sort because I was on the trip. And then guess on the screen on the top, that means I got Stellar Reunion after miss about a lot of things in 2 weeks from that time because I was aware that I did show up. It says almost like 40 days, but they changed it into the 14 days. So this is how you start with the Stellar Reunion looks like. But here's a tip for you. Why I get the Stellar Reunion? Well, the question to be asked. Lots of VTubers, streamers, YouTubers, and everything that does have a Stellar Reunion. In particular, for reason was if you miss anything like besides over a let's say 14 days minimum, all the way from the maximum how many years you miss or how many days you miss, as you mentioned, that you somehow you can currently on this one. But if you want to skip this on the current wish as soon as possible, I suggest go skip the timestamp here on this the bottom of the YouTube description, but I'll explain it later from the we'll get to rolling. But right now, I have something else before we can start the rolling for this one. So remember I told you about the 24 is the actual day, but turns out I was in the vacation for 2 weeks. Yeah, but I was apologized for that some sort. I was supposed to be on time, but unfortunately, it's my family decided to between on the zeros and fives. That means I cannot to stay here at home and doing some recording stuff or anything. Yeah, thanks a lot, family. But I'm happy for that one. But 0 and 5 is the importance. Yeah, I I didn't notice about some sort. If you plan it out with your birthdays with between zeros and fives, you're not gonna ditch out for this one. So that my family got hurts me a lot some sort. I like to learn how to be independent, but unfortunately I got things to do in my mind, especially some happen to what happens if you say, oh, they wanted to get it so badly right now, but I have a streamer friend who wants it so badly, waiting for it until now. If in particular who it is, but it's the one particular person who wants to see her badly with all they want. If you want to go see her for some sort, I suggest to avoid the rumors with some person say, "Oh, I like her. She was so something." No, I don't think that's not gonna happen for this one. Apparently, she quit just to focus on the other waifu. And then the question is for the reason of why she quit, or why my streamer friend was because she's taking too long, she's impatient, but that's decided that she quit after all this time, and then the things is up to uh, drastically behind by some sort, but I don't know what's gonna happen to everyone to all of this for some sort. If, like I say, I'm really proud to be part of some very years about the Genshin community, but turns out the Genshin community has a bit a ups and downs for this one, so I'm not gonna avoid any dramas or anything some sort. We're just having some fun with everything. That's a whole part of the processing their progress or whatever comes in your way. So I'm really happy for this see this one. So like yeah, I like Genshin so much because not just anything about the patient gain or just impatient. It's a learning experiences to be part of your life as a some sort a connection to it. You can't just abandon all of the Genshin community for just for that. It's about life in the community. That's why this is I wanted to help us with some sort to make a better, happy place and makes beautiful memories with them. Not just simply ditch out and quit for this one. So no, this is my life we're gonna do. Getting there and a lot of things with all their catch up with those some sort. I'm really happy to see a part of the experience. For the past of several videos on Genshin Impact, this is the message we're gonna do. Don't quit on Genshin. Don't quit on Hoyoverse. Don't quit or anything. You're just gonna see what happens if you miss anything besides all of it. For for those of you who have a quitter for this one, please don't quit. This is a seriously good for the experiences as a life and community. You might become back where to see, oh, when I miss something, you will get a stellar reunion as long as you have a particular said 14 days, and then you have those ones. So a lot of things in your mind with that one. But stand aside, I'm back for the reasons sometimes, but but we're just getting started. Some lots of catching up to do because I need a recharge. That's all. Yeah, recharge is all I need. So that one. So what did you get on the stellar reunion from this path? So we have currently three choice. It's only if for 40 days or above. Let's say you have a homework pad. This is a Arc 1 story quest. If you have additional adding with there some sort, you will get this. Reunion Locales is the undiscovered territory area. It's a new area turns into this a little bit of a hidden prize. That's why I got those three locations some sort. So if you see like a new unknown discovered location during on the side quest or anything in particular, you might have to get this one too. Current wish. Current wish is the same thing, but it's if you miss anything like oh you can grab it whatever you want, but just besides we go this one. This one is the remaining if you want to go over the trial. So you say because Arlecchino will be coming as a debut, but Lenny has been returned by since the 4.0 starts. So that means you will get the chance to get Lenny, and you might be say it's a kind of like a adopted family matters. That's called. If I go check the story quest, if you want to say 3 chances to open remaining, you want to get it. But I have this one particular for the past few days for that one. So I will not to get to that, but I will see on the Twitch stream very soon, maybe on the Sunday or particular or some sort with the any on the ideas with sort, but who knows? But judge it for that some sort. There's a lot of things going on before it start rolling. As in this one. But since I want to get it so badly, I wanted to go with first with the lance up of this, and then there's a lot of things going on, so. And also, there's a mail during that time if I missed it, so apparently I miss some of the birthdays. Like, we have 3 of them missable since during about the birthdays, because one was a Baiju, then it's Diluc, and now it's Candace. That means I missed 3 birthday mails during that trip because of that situations going on. And I forgot there was 3 birthdays during that time. So I'll get those 3 of them back in action. So whoops for that one. Also, there's a lot of things going on by in were we ready for that one? So we're just gonna jump right in to wishing some sort. So, and I'll be right back, and I'll settle it with some sort. So we'll get right to it, but I want to go check it out in just a few seconds, and then I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry, I was just gonna take a little bit few seconds, more like a few minutes some sort. Well, we did something about 2 web events right here and some other things right now. Besides of that, I'm gonna ready for Gary 3 for 10 roll for sure. So let's start with the warm up before we can go. So I wanted to do first this one, but let's make a return of our favor welcome by 10, and then we'll see what we have here. Diona and Bo. That's the warm up we were waiting for this one. So yeah. So Father is here. But why is the name Father is the name of what for the name? Because the co-name of Father was the real name is Arlecchino. Yes, Arlecchino somehow is most the stronger than Hu Tao type. That's some sort. Because of that, we're gonna get this. But I'm getting excited with getting more Femine for this one, so we're gonna start with the actual back to 0 because I won 50-50 by Chiori, but we're gonna try this the same block again for this one. So starts up to 10. It will be Fremine. Okay. Hey, Fremine. Fremine, as it's called. We're gonna get it more stronger, boy. That's 10 so far. Let's go with 20. 20 is not the number we're looking for, but just the book. Alright. 30. I'm sure we haven't seen this before, but we got another Femine. 40. Xianglin. Okay, that's a good situation. And then it's gonna be a 50. Nope, not 50 this time. But a Femine. Yes, by Femine for some sort. But alright. So we're getting currently 50 so far. Let's make a 60 for this. No, I don't think it's 60 is gonna work. Sayu, and that's it. 60. Okay. 70. I don't think it's not. Shanling. Well, guaranteed 80. Give me father and let's go. 71. 72. 73. Remine. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79.
I am the knave, Arlecchino, fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. The children of the House of the Hearth call me Father. I do hope our partnership proves to be a pleasant one, although I would imagine that should be fairly easy. After all, there's no cause for contention between us at the moment. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I agree, father. Well, we got her, I guess. Because I'm not too cheerable for this one, so yeah, we got her. And 80 is the guaranteed pool. Despite all we got just like Ayatos and Arlecchinos, the exactly up the 80 eras, but this is what we got. Plus, another Feminine is additional, so good. But this is gonna be a good one for that one, so thank you for the help for this one. I guess this is the right spot, and Confession is the best thing we have, so. But we're not done here yet, because remember I told you about this is gonna be interesting about the next part of portion. Excuse me about that. So we're gonna switch to a team. It's supposed to be friendship level, but well, I'm gonna go move with you for this for at the moment.
An insurmountable problem, I presume?
Yes. We have a business we're taking care of, so I'm gonna see who's gonna equip it for Arlecchino and exactly what mine we're gonna use. So, in that note, there's gonna be another one.
Got a sharp tongue.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get to the portion of it. So we'll be right back. Another one. So that means we have the chance to catch it up some swords. So this will be starting very soon. So I'll be at the moment. 5 request applications. Yes, I'm gonna go. And then I'll get to this 3 ones right here and story, but I will try on the on Sunday or whatever the time said. This will be a permanent boss or some sort, but spoiler alert, you might have to get to the story before you can use the boss. And also be joining us with some sort. But we got a lot of things to do, so I'll see you the next event, shall we? Okay, we're back. This is not particular in the event for this one, so I have a reminiscence while back. It was during that time it was the lantern rite of the music with very good interesting names we have along the way. It was during that time on the Yayo's debuting to check it out. And then remember this guy, Dvorak, while back, he said he wants to get some more music. Well, here it is. Yeah, Arataki Ito did a invitation by us to drag it over here. It's called the Iridescent Arataki Rocking for Life Truth the Force of Awesomeness. Yes, that's why we have to go to the Watozumi Island to forget this one. I did remember something in way back. It was the actually there were like another one where I was thinking there was like during on the drums one a while back. It was the cookie debuting, so let's go to see it. Watasunmi Island to see what's happening. Oh yeah, I already equipped it to Arlecchino's, aka Father's weapon. So right now I'm holding the 3-star weapon, the crit rate one, known as the White Tassel, because we don't have anything good on this weapon. So White Tassel is the best choice we have because not only have to get to the crit rate boost or some sort, it has a normal damage for 48%. Is the best free play weapon, so I'm choosing her for this one. So I wish I had the better weapon with this one. So, like, say, oh, you have this right now. So I didn't press that thing earlier. I was gonna do the fly one, but this is the wrong button. But to grab this one some sort, let's go check to see Arataki Ito's up to. Cannot fly there either by using dash.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Okay. And we have the Borjak and Ito. Hey, gangs!
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
What dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon!
Hey!
You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah! Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
Hey, Dvorak!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Nothing much.
Good! So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. But that's only half the story.
What
This
is that?
no ordinary iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard a bull chucker rock before?
What the heck?
Moo, moo, moo!
I love that enthusiasm.
Don't try and understand it, Minnie Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently, there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Oh.
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, and not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
So did this dog get injured too?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
A Ninken?
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Where did you hear about this?
In Rito. I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
What kind of risk?
What kind of risks?
Hey, that's my line!
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with Mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much Mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any Mora?
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
Smugly
You
Paimon.
can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire. And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about the Kanjo Commission?
Okay, fair. No first name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Huh? No! I mean the taxes. Yeah.
Well, you almost go.
But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles. In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
The R30 never ceases to amaze.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yep, I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
What other identity?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
Miss Hina, so you...
Oh, you mentioned something what's going on. Ito's a little bit spy on Goro, but We forgot to tell about who it is, but he knows about Goro's weaknesses. Oh my.
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryou Commission's tricks at the Drumalong Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh? All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Sure you don't want to join? I mean, sure you don't want to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum.
Uh-huh.
There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But, the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action. Have fun, compadre. Got a dash.
What a character. Gotta admire his enthusiasm, though. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
Okay. First leg. This is your daddy iridescence tour. Excuse me. I got a little cough right there, but okay. Jam zone we go.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it.
Ah, for Paimon.
Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little. But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done. We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Yeah. We can handle it.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin. Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Ugh, typical bullchucker always has to be the center of attention.
Do you have a song, Paimon?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Ito a second look. after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts!" And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
Will do. View the venue. Okay. Because Paimon and Ito, as you mentioned it, they're both birthdays on the first day of June. That's because there is so fun and charismatic characters they have, so I'm sure it will be fun. Let's check the view.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, Hazel!
Wow, Shinobu and Hazo! What a surprise!
Yeah, and
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
yeah.
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
It's great to see you, both of you.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Hazo to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So, why isn't Sara here?
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Ito. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
Oh.
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Yep.
Maybe the fact you assume
Sara's
more about
has
you
a
than her.
good sign.
So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to send?
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Ito before, and so did some of Ito's former cellmates. So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the traveler, I should probably get going.
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party. But I have some business to attend to in Rito first.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists. What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation. Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads.
Well, how much do you charge for your services?
Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
Later, Hazel.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I better get back to delivering these invitations. Gotta make sure the big party's a success.
Alright. See you a bit.
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Will do.
Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get on it right away.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the jam zone.
And that will be it for this one. First leg complete. Alright. So we have those three of them. We have Extreme Carnival something. It's called Extreme Carnival Ensemble. Yes. This will unlock every songs you have, but the good thing is this one, you can use it for the basic game bindings or whatever you want. It's a similar from the drums, guitar, and all other instruments. And you can do edit beat met again. Yes. Next is the Trillion Trick and Troll. It's kind of like you capture your by the pictures and whatever you want. Let's say if you say, oh, I want a picture with this one, and the other one, and that one. This one will be a few days later. For this one, I might be catching up some sort. And we have a million of melodies. Yes. To get the million melodies, you might have to get some sort with the side quests with other NPCs. That's what would be a good thing we have. Plus, this is the venue decorations. If you have to collect with some sort with all of the requirements, they need to, everything's done. So you're gonna get a lot of things going on and a bit some sort. Okay. I guess this is it for now for actual rule of this time. So since I'm get back in energy in a low life, I'll be back even more energy by 4.7 on the Genshin Impact. I heard this is gonna be another one in the trouble is in the site of the upcoming this one, and then we'll be finishing up with the last either some sort. But man, it's almost gonna be really fast, really soon. So that means hope to see another characters come by and lots of luck with to get a lot of new updates and sort. Also, Wanderer and Baishu will be part of the second part of the 4.6. So if you want to get a good luck in some Wanderer and Baishu, I suggest you pick whatever you want and then you have. And also for the Arlecchino and Linny, good luck as well. Hope you get some chances you have here. But right now, I guess it's gonna be for that one. So thank you guys for watching, and for 4.6 in Genshin, I'll see you 4.7. As always, I need to get more energy back.